Okay, you notice that we have an exam coming up, Test 1. This will be your first test. A lot of this information I'm going to talk about right now is covered in your syllabus. However, I want to make sure that as the test is approaching this week coming up, that you have all of this information, because if you miss the test, well, why don't you go look in the syllabus and see what happens if you miss the test? That's why I put the information there. So let's make sure you don't miss the test. Where is the test going to be at? At the big open lab on the main campus. Now, that information is in the syllabus, but there's a website, www.sfcollege.edu, and you can type in the BOL, B-O-L, and look it up. This will give you any information that you need, and there we go, the big open lab. Click on that link. There it is, Northwest Campus, Building N, Room 216, and there's the phone number. These are the hours it is open. No testing will be started after 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday, or 3 p.m. on Fridays, except by special permission. Now, here's a very important thing. We talked about the due date versus when you may do something is not always the same. So for a test, the due date is the last possible date you can take the test. Most of you are going to push that boundary to the absolute last minute. Some of you are going to miss the test, and I'm not going to make a makeup test for any of you. You may take the test a week early. You may take the test a day early. You may take the test 2 days early. You may not take the test the day after it's due. You cannot. So I've given you a week window, and I suggest you look at your schedule, make a plan, make sure you get in there and do the test before it's due. Very important in this class. So, go to the bowl. What are you going to need? An ID. This is important. For this test, the only thing else you'll be allowed besides an ID is a graphing calculator and a pencil. Nothing else. Or a pen. You can have a pen. Pen, pencil, graphing calculator, and an ID. If you don't have an ID, you can't take the test. That's extraordinarily important. There'll be no exception for this. The fact is, there's no place you should be in this country without an ID in your pocket at all times. So make sure you have it. Okay. Now, what if you're not local? You're at a different college. Well, a couple things you can do. One, you go to ProctorU. This is also available in the syllabus, this information, and you can schedule an exam to be proctored online. Make sure you do not do this last minute. You do not have to ask me permission. Just go straight there. They already have all the information. Schedule on your own. Pay the fee on your own. Make the appointment on your own. Very, very, very important. You need to take care of your business at least a week before you do this. This is not a McDonald's. You can't just order it and then expect a human being to be available to proctor your exam. So you need to make an appointment 1 week before your test to use ProctorU. So, third option, you want to take it at a local college. Okay, go to the website called Google, Google.com, and do a search for any local colleges near you. You can also use Google Maps. It's an excellent way to find information close to you. And just type in colleges. Up on the map will pop up all the colleges that are close by. Find one that is close to you. Give them a phone call. I'm going to need some information for you to take your test at any other college. I'm going to need the name of the college, phone number of the college, the name of either the proctor or the person in charge of testing in general, an email address to make all the connections and communications. And I will need that 1 week before the test. Please understand, I need this information 1 week before the test. So, you're watching this video, should be watching it a little bit more than 1 week before the test. Go ahead and do this today. If you're going to take your test somewhere else, go ahead and make the arrangements today, right now. Right now, because if you don't and you accidentally forget, then I will I will not be able to accommodate you. So please go ahead right now, take care of it. Either schedule this through ProctorU, find a local college, or make sure you know where the bowl is. And there is no appointment time. You may walk in 7 days before the exam at these hours down here before 5 p.m., before 3 p.m., depending on what day. You just walk in with an ID, with a calculator, with a pencil, and you take the test. So you don't need an appointment for a bowl. You will need an appointment if you're taking it at some other college. You have to make that appointment. You're going to need an appointment with ProctorU if you're going to use ProctorU. You have to make that appointment. Make sure that you understand all of these procedures. And if you don't, go ahead and send me an email right now, because you cannot take care of this the day of the test. You need to take care of this right now. So please send me an email. I will help you out if you need it.